In Micah chapter 6, God brings a lawsuit through Micah. And it begins with a call in verse 2: Hear ye, O mountains, the Lord's controversy, his a lawsuit, his dispute. And he calls Israel to defend itself with all of its sins. And it seems like they're being facetious. They're like, oh, how many more do you need us to do, God? Do you need 1,000 ram? Do you need 10,000 rivers of oil? Should I sacrifice my firstborn, the first fruit of my womb, for the sin of my soul? But God rebukes them in their lie. He says, that's not the problem. The problem is not that you've not given enough. Verse 8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good. What doth Yahweh require of thee, but to do justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with God? Their problem is not that they did not give enough to God. Their problem is they've been dealing fraudulently with their neighbor. He says in verse 11, Shall I count them pure with wicked balances, with the bag of deceitful weights? The rich men are full of violence, the inhabitants thereof, full of spoken lies. Their tongue is deceitful in their mouth. And God gives the curses, the stipulations of breaking the commandments to not oppress their neighbor. He'll make thee sick. He'll make thee desolate because of thy sins. Thou shalt eat but not be satisfied. The casting down shall be in the midst of thee. Thou shalt take hold but not deliver, because that which thou deliver will I give to the sword. Thou shalt sow, but thou shalt not reap. Thou shalt tread olives, but thou shalt not anoint thee with oil, sweet wine, but thou shalt not drink wine. For the statutes of Omri are kept, all the works of the house of Ahab, and all ye walk in their counsel, that I should make thee a desolation. And so they obey wicked kings, they shed innocent blood, and they defraud their neighbor. And so this is God's dispute, his lawsuit against Israel during Micah's time.